Alright, man. We out here with Filthy Rich, man. Philly Filthy Rich.
What up? What's up? What's good, man?
Word.
Philly F.A.M.E. What is hitting for, man?
Word. So for the people that don't know who you are, that ain't really familiar with you, just tell them a little bit about who you are and what it is that you do.
You already, bro. Filthy Rich, man. You know, I just come home and shit, getting back on my rap shit. You know, I had my little buzz popping. Fell in 04, went in the feds. I just come home and shit, so I'm back at it, back on my music shit. And that's pretty much what it is, man.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
So I see you doing a lot of things now. Like just recently, you did the joint. You released a video with AR. Now, I mean, you was telling me you about to shoot a video for a joint you got with Gilly, and today you out here about to shoot a joint with Boom, a song you got with Boom.
Yeah, we about to do that right now.
Yeah, right now. Yeah. So before we get into all that, let's take them back a little bit, man.
Yeah,
so what made, before we get into any of the music stuff, what made you start rapping to begin with? Like, why did you decide to do that?
Well, I always been rapping since I was like a little young nigga back in like high school, junior high and shit, just playing around with it. So I'm just spitting, playing around, fucking around. Then my man Sandman from the Cannons, he used to do that shit, but he used to take it like real serious. So fucking around with him, being around him, I started getting into the shit, taking it a little more serious and shit. So then like shit like that Reasonable Doubt Jay-Z shit came out. And niggas was talking that get money, that drug shit in there, and you know what I mean, putting that shit in there. So that shit was like, fucked me up, because that's the type shit I rap about and that's the type shit I like. So once I saw how successful he was with it, I started taking it serious at that point. So I started going in my bag and just turning up in the city, man. You know what I'm saying?
Where? So you from Germantown, uptown part of the city.
Street, man.
Where you from Haines Street, right?
Yep.
So that's the block that Quilly rep. Everybody know Quilly because he got mixtapes called Haines Street and all that. So tell him I see you got a relationship with him. So tell people a little bit about that. Like
Quill, that's my youngin', man. Back in the day when I was getting my buzz and shit, I was popping. Quill's a little nigga on the block running around doing the shit he do. And what I wanted to do is once I got on and got my deal and got my distribution deal, I wanted to sign Quill. I wanted to sign Quill, but I wound up falling and shit. But basically he grew up right across the street from me. We from the same projects and shit.
Word,
you know what I'm saying? That's my little young nigga. Shout out to Quill.
Word. So did you know Sandman from there too? Cause I know Sam went.
Okay. I know Sandman from up in the Northeast and shit. He used to be up there rapping. And back in the day, I had got a little apartment up there with this little broad I used to fuck with and shit. So that's how I ran into Sandman up there.
Word. But ain't he originally from G-Town? I know he lived in Logan too, but ain't he originally from Germantown?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Right, cool, so yeah, cool. We had posted the video on our channel, the joint that you did with AR, and somebody had commented like, "Yo, is this the same Filthy Rich that had the song back on Power 99 and all that from back in the days?"
Yeah.
So I was like, I ain't know at the time. Then when I talked to you, told me like, "Yeah, I did." So tell the people a little bit about that. Like you had a relationship with Cosmic Cab, you had some songs on the radio and stuff like that.
From like 01, what was that? Like probably 2000, something like that, to 202, something like that. 3 years. I had a good run on 99, doing a lot of little freestyles and shit. I had took a freestyle up to Cab. He fucked with it, let me slide in. So after that, I just kept sending him freestyles and he just kept banging them. They was like quick little minute-and-a-half joints, but it got my buzz up real crazy back then. You know what I'm saying? So then I dropped the Super Ho video and that shit went on BET Uncut. And to this day, it's the longest independent video on BET Uncut to this day. Even though that shit is over with. BET Uncut, I don't even think that shit exists no more. But I had the longest independent running video on that joint. So that's pretty much how that shit. And then that shit just went crazy from there. I did a record with Nori back in the day and shit. So that went crazy up in New York a little bit. And I did a joint with Styles P. You know what I'm saying? So I was out here moving back.
So you did that back in like the early 2000s. So they still had waves back then. Like they still do their thing now, but back then they really was.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, they prime pretty much.
Ain't no question. Yup. So that's how I was moving like that back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm back out here, man, on a release tip. Shout out to Barack Obama with the 2-point reduction and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Early. So before we get to, what you doing currently, let's get into like, cause like you said, you did a nice little run on Power 99. You did songs with artists that's in the game. You had a nice little name on the streets. This kind of before the DVD era really was kicking off. Like that was just kicking off as you was doing your thing. So being on Power 99 at that time was heavy. Like, I mean, now, you know, radio's still cool, but it ain't got the same wave like it used to. But back then, like, that was like one of the major outlets. So you had a nice little wave from being on that. Yeah. And then at some point in time, you said you had took a fall. So speak on that situation, like, I mean, how that whole thing came together.
Like, late 03, I had caught a charge, a state charge out of town in Maryland and shit. So I had a Kingpin charge, a drugs case and shit. So I beat the case in the state. So then in 04, the feds picked the case up and indicted me. So I went in at that point. I got sentenced to 262 months. Then I got the 2-point reduction with the crack law. Then I got the 18-to-1 crack law. So that brought my sentence down to 151 months. So now I'm out here, 151 months later. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I had caught a but my case was like basically, I got sentenced for 150 kilos of coke, and I got caught with a whole bunch of money and shit like that. And basically just I was out here doing the shit I was doing the shit I was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Shit was real, so, and that's what it was. So I did the little tip. All my co-defendants flipped on me, and that's what happened. Now I'm back out here moving, man. You know what I'm saying?
So at the time you was doing the raps, because it seemed like it's like, I mean, a lot of Philly dudes, like Philly rappers, especially Philly artists, seem like a lot of them have a situation where they got their buzz going, they got potential, they doing their thing, and then they always take a fall. So can you speak to that? Like, was you in the streets at the same time you was rapping? Like, did you try to make the transition to go all the way straight? Like speak on that. Like, what was your process? What was your thought process at the time before you fell?
Well, at that time I was more in the streets. I was more streets first. The rap shit was like something to do. You know what I'm saying? I was heavy in the streets. So rap shit, I just used to do that shit on the side, playing around. Then it started escalating, it started growing. I never took it fully serious. I was always, the streets was first. I never, ever, still never, no matter what, never took it real serious. So I didn't even know my buzz was that big till motherfuckers start recognizing me, walking up on me and shit like that. So that shit felt weird to me, because it was like strangers and shit walking up on me, and I'm clutching my burner and shit like that. Shit was real crazy. But that's what happened with that, man. That shit just escalated. You know what I mean? And right now, as far as in the city, when motherfuckers be falling off, like niggas get their buzz and shit like that, I think that just come from once a motherfucker start getting a little buzz in Philly and nigga really start growing, other artists try to chop them down. I think the unity is fucked up in Philly. That's why niggas get to a certain point and then they come back down, because it ain't no unity. That's why I be trying to bring to the table. I be trying to get all the artists in the city to unite. But back in the day, I wasn't on that type time. I ain't like rappers. I didn't even talk to them. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't fuck with a lot of rappers. But that was like a negative point on me, because I should have you got a network, you know what I'm saying? And I should have took initiative and been networking with niggas and shit like that. So that was something I learned from. So now I'm back out here. So I tries to reach out to everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? If a nigga working, you know what I mean, let's get together, man. Throw a beat on, let's do a track, let's do something. If a nigga working, I ain't jumping on no track with any old body. But if a nigga moving, a nigga trying, a nigga working, I fucks with it. And so that's what I'm trying to just bring unity to the city, man. If everybody just unite, come together, I think we can create a movement, because I feel like Philly got all the talent. I don't think there's nowhere in the world that could fuck with us lyrically as far as bar for bar in our talent, but we just don't unite the right way. You know what I'm saying? Like right now we out here doing this, Man Boom about to do this video. If we was like in Atlanta or something like that, it'd be 50 rappers out here. You know what I'm saying? Just on a support tip. But Philly ain't like that, so that's the shit I'm trying to bring to the table right now. I'm trying to get you niggas to unite, man. Let niggas get to these bags and just, you know, put on for the city.
Where,
you know what I mean?
Alright, so yeah, but one more thing before we get to what you currently going, because I want to go back to this. So you had ended up doing how many years? Like, and because you got picked, you said the feds picked you up, so you end up doing your bid in the feds.
I fell in 04. I came home at 15. I did a little less than 11 years. I did like 10 years, 10 months, something like that.
Where, so tell the people, like, what was that like for you? Like your mind, like, damn, I just was popping on the streets, I just was doing my thing, now I got sit for damn near 11 years. Like,
I mean, at that time that was crazy and shit, man, because like you said, my buzz was just growing. Labels and shit start reaching out and shit. I'm starting to set up little meetings, so I'm moving around and shit. Then when I caught the indictment, at that time I just had my daughter and shit, so I had a baby girl. Then I had to go in. So that shit was just like it was fucked up. And plus, it was real crazy because when I'm in the prison and I'm on the yard, like mind you, I still don't know how big my buzz is, but I got niggas in the jail coming up to me on this rap shit. But I ain't on that time, I just got a dub. So niggas coming up to me in the jail on the rap shit. Motherfuckers arguing with me, telling me I'm not me. Shit like that, man. That shit was real crazy, man. But at the end of the day, I just had to man up. I had to put that rap shit. I put all that worldly shit to the side. I had to do my tick. You know what I mean? I had to bit. So I got in bit mode. I ain't start getting back into the music shit until I found out I was coming home. Cause like I said, I got the 2-point reduction. So it ain't like I just was moving towards a release date. I got, you know, the law changed. So that's how.
So what was your original sentence before they gave you that?
262 months.
Okay.
Which is 21 years and 10 months.
So you had 21 years on your sentence. So you was doing your bit the whole time thinking that you had 21 years.
I was doing it for the duration. So I still wasn't in my rap bag. I was in bit mode. I wasn't on that shit. So once I started getting the papers and the law changes, because it was all on the news and all that shit, how the laws was about to change and shit like that. So I started getting letters and shit from my lawyer saying you eligible and we doing this and shit like that. So that's when I start getting back on back, my mind start coming back out here in the world and shit.
So when you got that, like what was your mindset then? Like what was your thoughts? Like how you feel once that happened? Like once you get those letters telling you like, yo, you eligible to get out sooner than you think. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, you be fucked up because it take you from here to here. Your shit just drop. You know what I'm saying? Your shit, you in your mind, I got another dime over my head to do. You know what I'm saying? So when they say some shit like that and that shit just drop, it's like what the fuck? So you be shocked. It's mixed emotions. You down there be ready to cry on some real shit. You know what I mean? But it was cool. It's a blessing, man. I got to get back out here with my baby. Reestablish a relationship with my daughter and shit. She over there somewhere, so that's the type shit I start thinking about, man. I mean, just being able to get back out here, do my thing. So then I start playing with the pen a little bit and shit before I came home and writing and fucking around and shit like that, man.
Yep. So you did all that time, man. So what's one thing you learned from before that to now? I'm quite sure you learned the whole lot because you sat down for a nice amount of time. But what's something you could share to the people that somebody that was running in your footsteps who on the same type time you was on back then? Like what's something you could share with them so they can avoid, having to go through the same situation you went through?
Just stay out the way, man. You gotta stay out the way, do the right thing. If you gotta do some dirt, try to do what you can do on your own. But I wouldn't suggest you do it. Stay out the way, man. Try to put a business plan together. If you're gonna do some dirt, you need some money to start up a company or something, go ahead, do your little dirt, but get that startup money and get out the way. Don't make it a way of life. Stay out. That shit is like a stepping stone. But I don't even suggest you do that. But some people gotta do what they gotta do, and I get that. And outside of that, man, just don't trust these niggas, man. Niggas is rats out here, man. Like niggas is real hot. Niggas will get you jammed the fuck up. Niggas you least expect. So all that's part of the game. And whatever you get into, just be prepared to do your tick. Just man up and do your time if the shit come down. But if you is gonna get into some shit, just try to make your risk calculated, man. That's pretty much what I got to offer, man. Is try to stay out the way. I'm out the way right now. You know what I'm saying?
Word. Now I want you to speak on this a little bit further in detail too, because a lot of people here, it seems like a myth, but it goes on often far as you saying like your friends turned on you. Like everybody you was cool with, when it came down to it, they turned their back on you. So speak on like how that felt, like what your relationship was like with these people and how it felt when they actually, turned their back on you.
What happened? I think I had 1, 2, 3. I had 4 people on my indictment and shit. So when the indictment first came down with the feds, the feds got them, but I was on the run for like maybe 5 weeks and shit. So I'm running around getting my little bag together, getting rid of the little shit I got, shit like that. So then when I finally get in custody, by the time I got in custody, they was already telling. So basically, I didn't believe my lawyer at first, you know what I'm saying? Because these is niggas, we got money, man. We got a whole lot of bread together. So when my lawyer was telling me these niggas was going on me, I ain't believe the shit for a long time, for like maybe 5 months. So then I actually got the statements. So I started reading them and this shit just fucked me up, man. Like, that shit was so crazy, I was second guessing myself. That's why I say it be some shit you least expect. Motherfuckers, you would never expect certain motherfuckers to do shit. So I'm reading the papers and I'm damn near still second guessing and doubting the shit I'm reading. You know what I'm saying? So this shit was like like, the fuck? And I'm still not believing it. So I'm like, oh no, but then, you know, as you sit there and shit starts sinking in, and that's what happened. That shit was just crushing, man. That shit is real devastating because really at that point you gonna do whatever time they say you did, even if they start lying about some shit. You know what I mean? In the federal court, they gonna add up whatever these niggas saying. It don't matter what they saying. You know what I'm saying? Like I just told you, I got sentenced for 150 bricks. I never got caught with an aspirin. You know what I'm saying? So that shit is that real. I got caught with a bunch of money, a bag of money, man.
So they never even caught you with
I never got caught with a drug in my life. You know what I'm saying? I got 22 years. And that's just based off what niggas saying. But because I got caught with the money, that corroborated what these niggas was saying. Because I got caught altogether, I think, with like down there $250,000, like $250,000. You know what I'm saying? Separate occasions, like 80,000 here, 70 here, shit like that. I was getting pulled over and they was yanking me, taking my bread, shit like that. So altogether, I got caught with like a quarter ticket altogether. When these niggas get to telling, all that shit making sense. I'm looking crazy in the courtroom. So it's basically whatever these niggas say, that's what I'm getting. And I can't defend myself because you can't start talking in the court because then you open yourself up for questioning. They can ask you whatever the fuck they want. So that shit is a real crazy game. It's real wild, man. You gotta really, that's why I said if you do some dirt, man, you gotta do that shit by yourself. But you really can't sell no drugs and shit by yourself because you gotta buy it from somebody and you gotta sell it to somebody. So, you know what I mean? It's a trap. You can't win in that shit, man. That's why I say if you have to get in that, I understand niggas gotta do what they gotta do. Get in that shit and get the fuck out fast. Figure out how much bread you need, what you trying to do, and do what you gonna do and get out the way. You know what I'm saying? But there's ways you can do that shit legal, man. Just getting a job, playing with credit. You just gotta be a little patient, man, because this motherfucking freedom is precious. Ain't no money worth this motherfucking freedom, man. This shit right here is precious, man. I'm enjoying it. I'm loving it out here right now. You hear me? What's up, dog?
So now let's get to the fact, like once you came home, now I mean, you said you started playing with the pen once you knew you was about to come home. Mm-hmm. So once you came home, like I said, you get the joint with ARAB, you put it out, we posted it. Now I mean, you got the joint with Boone that you're about to shoot today. Yeah,
that too. That shit crazy.
Right, right.
The streets burning up right now too.
Right. Then you said crazy. You got the joint with, well, we here today. You about to shoot the joint with Boone. You told me you got a joint with Gilly. You about to shoot. You got the mixtape too. I see you got Quilly on there as well. You got all of those people on there. So tell the people like everything that you've been doing since you've been home up until now.
I dropped one mixtape soon as I came home. You know what I'm saying? Just on some. You know what I mean? I'm out. You know what I mean? Just, nigga, you missed the booth and all that shit when you in that motherfucker. So I stayed in the booth. I put a mixtape together, Nightmare on All Streets, Volume 1. I dropped that right when I came home and shit. You know what I'm saying? Kev showed me some love, Blazer John up in the city, so my buzz started growing up a little bit, coming back up. So right now I'm working on Nightmare on All Streets Volume 2. I think I'm gonna drop that joint like July 11th or something. Probably in like 2 weeks, something like that, 2-3 weeks. I'm gonna drop the Nightmare on All Streets Volume 2, and that's the joint with Av gonna be on. This joint with Gilly. I got Vok on there. Shout out to Vok. I got Quilly on there. Shout out to Quill. Who else I got on that joint, man? I got Boone on there. Shout out to Boone. And I just did a little joint with Care, the little rug dude nigga up in the hood and shit. Shout out to rug dude. They moving real crazy. Look out for them. They coming. And that's where we at. We moving, man. I'm just trying to unify the city with real niggas, man. You a real nigga? I'm trying to fuck with you. I'm trying to work, man. And I got a show coming up August 3rd. The Project X joint. So that's coming up August 3rd. I'm on the bill. Ab coming out. Boom coming out. And Lil Rico Havoc coming out. I just hollered at the nigga OT the Real. So he gonna come out and shit. I'm about to reach out to a couple other motherfuckers. Vok told me he coming out. I think Quill coming out. I don't know, we gonna turn the fuck up, man. This joint gonna be crazy. This my first time touching the stage since I've been home. But I did a little joint down the Kickback joint, down Mont joint.
Yeah, that was like last week, right?
Yeah,
that's a big event too, and I mean, it's a big stage.
Shout out to Mont. Yeah, I mean, he pulled me on, man. Like, niggas just been showing me love, man, since I've been out here, man. So I'm just taking advantage of embracing them. Whatever they give me, I'm running with it. Whatever I can do for them, I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I'm just trying to unify the city, man, so we can just put on, come up. That's what it's about. That's what we missing, man.
Early.
You know what I'm saying?
So plug all your info, man. How niggas can get at you. They want to do some business. They want to network.
Yeah, I play with the gram real hard, man. 215 Filthy Rich. I'm on the YouTube. I'm tripping. I'm on the Twitter. 215 Filthy Rich. I got my website. What is it? UncutENT.com. So I put all my little latest music up, my latest events, shit I got coming up, shit like that on there. All my old music from back in the day, my throwback shit. My YouTube shit is Philly Filthy Rich. And so that's pretty much the movement, man. My email is on my Instagram, John, but it's filthyrich4242@gmail. Get with me, man. If you try and book something, you want to do some shows, some features, you got some beats you want to send me. Little niggas that just be spitting, want me to hear something, shit like that, because I get a lot of DMs, man. So that's my email, that's my handle. Just get with me, man. And if it makes some sense, man, we're going to make some sense out of it, you know what I'm saying?
Word. And before we get out of here, we got to speak on this, because like you say, your name Filthy Rich, and it's a new guy from out on the West Coast that call itself Filthy Rich. Yeah. Y'all spell it a little different, but obviously you was Filthy Rich before. I mean, so just, you just gotta clarify that for the people. Like, you ain't steal his name, you ain't just come out of nowhere. Speak on that.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I know he be using the handle and shit, but I can't say. I don't know if he took my handle. He might have just came up with the name. I don't know what it is. So I don't really trip with, you know what I'm saying, or get into that type of shit, but I don't know who the fuck he is. I don't know how he moving, but I know he got a little buzz over there where he at and he doing his thing. So like I said, I don't have no animosity towards him or nothing like that. I just came because I've been down a long time. So I don't know. I never spoke to the man, so I don't know if he just jacked my name or if he just came up with it and thought he was the first one with the name, which could, either scenario could be realistic. So I don't know, man. That's why I just added Philly on the front of my joint, because he got the YouTube and all that shit cluttered. So I had to add Philly on the tip of my joint. So now I use the Philly Filthy Rich handle to differentiate me and him. But I don't know, dude, man. I don't know where it come from, but I know, well, as far as I know where I'm from, I'm the original Filthy Rich. You know what I'm saying? I'm Filthy Rich. That's Extra Stone. That's been my name before. Probably I can't even think back, man. I got old mixtapes from back when I was a little nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, but shout out to dude though. You know what I'm saying? He over there moving. He holding it down over there where he from, man. Maybe man, the nigga do a track or something together, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I ain't mad at him. I don't know his mind state or where he come from. You know what I mean, he might have just came up with the name creatively and thought he was the first one with it. Obviously, he ain't do no research because my case is public information. My stage name is all through my documents. So before he inherited the name or before he jumped on it, he ain't do no research out clearly. But at the end of the day, that's what that about, man. I just added Philly on my shit, Philly Filthy Rich, and I just start moving with that. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
You know what I mean? So I pretty much just play the hood, man. Most times you see me, man, you gonna see my man Rock right here. He got the Chess in a Minute movement. At Chess in a Minute, that's his Instagram.
Chess in a Minute, all one word. You know, we teaching the youth how to play chess. We also doing a little bit of mentor. I do one-on-one coaching. Chess in a Minute, chess chat. We have our chess chat like every weekend. Different parts of the city, we got it all covered. So get with us. Chess in a Minute.
And we be trying to find niggas who play. That might want to bet a couple dollars or something.
Oh yeah, we do that for sure. That's all. That's a different situation, man. We any bag is up for grabs, man. All you gotta do is sit across me with a board and a bankroll. We can get busy.
Alright, man, so we signing out, man. Filthy Rich, man. They got the show coming up August 3rd, right?
That shit gonna be crazy. Yeah, man. You gonna hang around for a minute, right? We about to do the
Yeah, I'm gonna get a little, we gonna give him a little behind the scenes.
Man, I appreciate y'all, man. Good looking out, man. Come out, fuck with a nigga, get me some little exposure, man. What's up, though?
Early. Yeah, we gonna give him a couple little clips of this, man. This video you about to shoot with Boom, man. We signing out, man. Filthy Rich, man. Uncut ENT. We out there.
That's what it is, man.
Early.